What's going on? Sorry, dogs are fighting. Gunga Marius, Zishan, Bob Means, the Queens of Trades, Van Houder, Mohammed Abdallah, John Doe. Good morning to all of you. I hope you're all having a good morning. Sure to be. Good morning. Had quite the climb this morning. I woke up at 7. We were red on the day, and now we're decently green on the day. What are the odds that we climb back down? I guess we'll find out. Not a huge fan, again, of where we're at. If anything, front running back to the highs. Stupid gnat in here, man. The downside, I feel like this could be a fake out. Like, come down. Like, this is a very key level, but I feel like it could be one of them ones where it just fakes out and then tries to go higher. If we finish in here, I'm going to probably use the bottom of this candle to try to get the move into this fake out. And then probably right above here to look for the retest of the high. But if this moves down into the open, I'm probably not going to be a fan of the short. Because I can see it just tapping through here and then ripping back to the highs. Also, I think someone said it's FOMC today. I don't see anything. 10 o'clock, but we'll see. All right, 10 seconds. I really don't like the short. I think I'm just going to leave the long here. There it is. I'm actually kind of interested in this move. There's the fake out we were talking about. Now, do we get the continuation back to the upside? We're in. Try the highs. I'm just looking for the test of the highs. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't do me that. There we go. Cool. Great trade. I'm very, even if I would have kept my entry here, we would have got filled because our exit was before the high. But guys, I straight up called that. You see it happen all the time. So hopefully you didn't fall victim to, I know that's a key level, but you see we're in an uptrend, right? So the odds are they try to make it look like they're going lower. They literally tick you in and then shoot it higher. So great trade, great trade. All right, we'll swap over here. We're at the open here, so I'm going to be a little more cautious with contract size. As always, I'm really good at putting my average right where it attempts to bounce. Push, come on. Previous candle is all we're looking for here. There we go. I'm glad I started less size. It would have worked even with more size, but helps you live a little, or ease into that a bit. Cornelius Cicerion, good morning. Points Hunter, how we doing? Good morning. DT, how we doing? Big thing this week will be job claims on Thursday. Yeah, I really should have just waited for the retest. At that point, if I was... Oh, well. It's good to see we're getting the retest, right? That's what it's all about. Wow, we're just going all the way back down. Just shows me that that level is not respected. Can you only trade one NQ on the 50 PA? Until you get to 1,000, yes. Yeah, you have on the starter accounts, you have the scaling rule. Once you get to 1,000, you can trade 2. And once you get to, is it 2,000? Maybe it's 2. I don't, this is the scaling, this says scaling plan, but, and it says updated a week ago. Oh, it says over a week ago. Let me see if there's one for the starter account. Max contract for 50K is 3, but it's scaling. So let me, okay, so it's below 1,000, you get 1. 1,000 to 2,000, you get 2. 2,000 to 3,000, you get 3. But the max you can have is 3. It's right. I found it. It's right here. It's their way of trying to allow for people to grow the account correctly, which I don't mind. And again, one mini is 10 micros. So that's more than plenty. That's really all you need. Man, what a V-shape push back down here. It kind of sucks because we have a ways to the low. The low is like all the way down there, so I don't even know if I'd be interested in trading anywhere in here. We know how we get caught in the middle a lot, and I really am not in the mood for that today. It's going to make a W Wombo combo. I don't know. Anybody who did get short here right now could be possibly getting bailed out if they held through all this. For the consistency rule, do you know if it gets calculated once the account is in profit or by the P&L at end of day? It's pretty sure it's always P&L at the end of day. Plus, what would that matter? You're saying, because what would the consistency rule matter if you're in profit but don't end in profit, like in any specific trade? It's all going to count at the end of the day anyway. I feel like that's how it is for all prop firms. They just take your biggest day and base your consistency rule off of that. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. We'll be doing the giveaway at 11 o'clock. Sorry, I was having a brain fart there. My knee is on fire right now. I head first slid last night in softball like an idiot without wearing shorts. I was wearing shorts, not without wearing shorts. And yeah, it sucks. Scraped up pretty good. i.e. had a red day yesterday. I'm back in the green, but I would like to trade more today. So if the account was below 50K, today is back over 50K. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're under or below. It's just going to use your biggest total day, even if that's just recovering from a red day. TCG Andy is here. Yep, no problem. Don't forget, if you are not with My Funded Futures yet, and you would like to sign up with them, they have something going on for new people right now, where you essentially get your first account at half price. It's 40. Oh, I didn't post that in here. It's 40. Here it is, $48 for the eval. But that's if you pass that eval that you paid $48 for, it becomes a lifetime account. Becomes a lifetime account. That's I mean, that's insane. Some people, I think at 70% off with the Apex and Bulenox and whatnot, like you're paying $48 just for the eval, and that's not even including the possible activation fee you'd pay after you pass it. That's pretty crazy. You trading the new account? Sweet. Love to hear it. Good stuff. I'd offer the they do have the sim funded resets. Ooh, excuse me. They have the sim funded resets now with My Funded Futures, but I don't recommend those. They're way too expensive. I missed drinking the caffeine. Bad timing. I joined last week. Yeah, it does kind of suck. And that happens so many times in life, though. Like, how many times have you bought something in life and then it went on sale the next week or something like that? It happens. Off Coffee's live right now. Imagine buying a Tesla and you find out they dropped the price. I know someone that happened. Yeah, exactly. Imagine not just like 20 bucks in your pocket. Imagine like 2 grand. I was so mad, but I don't regret it because we used the car before it went on sale even further for the trip. That is the whole reason we bought it. So I'm not complaining. And I absolutely love the car. And I am not one of the ones that bought a Tesla at the peak either. I can't imagine the people that did that. Like the same car that I paid I think out the door it was like 52 or something like that. Some people paid up near 80 grand for that same car. That's like paying a whole nother car for the same car. That's crazy. And it's no different than housing prices and stuff like that too. I mean, it shouldn't happen that much on cars, but it does. It's a weird world that we live in. Tucker, chill, man. Didn't I put a video out with the music I was listening to? Somebody was asking for it. I can't find it now. Did it get taken down?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
I feel like I got taken down. I feel like it wasn't that long ago. Oh, here it is. Steve's here. Oh, that's for Steve. I saw them all pop up. I thought it was Steve, but that was Zishan. How dare you? How dare you take advantage of me like that, Zishan? Because Musk bullshit saying Teslas would hold value because of robotaxi. Well, to be fair, Teslas do hold value, but they were just overpriced at the time. I know that sounds very counterintuitive, but like the Tesla car itself will hold its value because it's software based. It's literally just, it's a car, but everything about it is software based. So it will always be like buying a car in 2020. You're almost, besides maybe some minor physical upgrades or like aesthetics and stuff like that, it's going to be the same car that someone buys in 2024 or 2025 because you're going to have the same exact software in the car. It's essentially like a rolling computer, which is pretty cool. I saw the new Model 3 on the road. Looks sick. They finally did something good. Yeah, all the new models actually look pretty good. I'm actually glad I didn't wait though, just for all the reasons. We've used the car so much already. Rayu, good morning. Donovan, what's going on? I am definitely tired. I had the early games last night. I can't imagine if I had the late games. I'm starting to realize how old I'm getting. Is TCG Andy? Oh, he's here. Tim expired date coming up. That's sad. What? Oh my Jesus. That's brutal, man. That's brutal. Is Methodical Woman here? Oh, he's gonna scroll through the names. We taking class attends whoever tardy can't play marbles. What did I just watch? What? Check this guy out. That's nuts. Why is he a mascot? He should be on the field with the others for real. This price action sucks. You guys got still over an hour. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. If you are looking to win the My Funded Futures 50K starter account worth 80 bucks. I guess right now, if you're a first time user, it's only worth 48 bucks. Gonna be no catalyst debate tonight. Yeah, I'm actually excited for the debate tonight. Anybody else gonna watch it? Starts at 9 Eastern. Both parties, sir. It's called a debate. What? Debate which party? What? What? You can't debate yourself? Trump might be debating himself. I'm actually very interested just with all the lead up to Kamala, you know, not taking any interviews, etc. Like, it'll be interesting to see how she handles everything. You're buying the iPhone 16? Go watch Marquez Brownlee's video on it. You might change your mind. It's literally like almost no different than the 15. Or buy the 16, then send me the 15. All right, we're heading back to the highs here. Might actually get some action. I mean, you seem to be in the spirit of giving, so if you want me to switch over to iPhone, that's what it's going to take. Someone's going to have to give me one. It's my anniversary today, so just saying. Anniversary gift. The new watch, yeah. Same with the headphones. Like, they literally didn't change a single thing on the headphones. Buy you a Tesla? One day, hopefully. Keter, what's going on? As today is boring so far. There ain't nothing I can do about it. What are you guys up to? Anybody doing anything fun? Lucky Charm, what's going on? Send him an old school flip phone. I mean, hey, a phone's a phone. I'll if I want to type hi, I'll cycle through the letters. Remember that when you had to hit like the buttons multiple times? And back down. I do miss my Motorola Razr. My mom had that phone. She loved it. Wawa parking lot chargers there. There's a person living in one? Oh, God. Yeah, the Tesla is awesome. I'm not part of the cult that everyone is a part of, but I do really enjoy the car. Well, it's smart to live in one. At least they have electric. Yeah, but sitting there at the supercharger is not cheap. Probably cheaper than a mortgage. Ah, that's true. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but if you're living in a car, you're probably not really bringing in that much money to begin with. But if you're living in a Tesla, I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe they choose to live that way. Who knows? I always try to remind myself that I'm very fortunate to be in a position that I'm in, just in life in general. So when I see people down and out like that, like I'm that guy, like if I have leftover, like if we're heading home from dinner and I see somebody sitting there on the side of the road and, you know, they actually look like they need some food. Like I literally always offer my food to them. And you would be surprised how many people say no, that they don't want the food. Most of them are looking for cash because they're looking to get high or drunk. And it's sad. It really is. There is one guy that sits by the McDonald's by where we live. He's kind of known like at this point because he's always there. And I mean, the people around here are very generous, and you can tell because that dude is not struggling to eat. I just bring him some. Jesus, Mark. Froggo just going the direct route. Look, I know what you want. Here it is. The problem is Froggo tries to sell it to him. He doesn't even just give it to him. Just need to marry money. Wink, wink. Well, I'll tell you right now, when me and my wife met, with a government job making $33,000 a year, was the one with money. So, trust me, I didn't marry my wife for money. When we met, she was still in college to be a masseuse, a massage therapist. Yeah, $33K a year is what I was making when I met her. When I left the county, I was making, I don't know, like 42, something like that. I was there for 10 years. I think when I started, I was making like 28, 29. And by the time I left, I was making like 42. That was 10 years. That's not horrible, but it ain't great. And there's no way that would suffice now. I left because my wife had an opportunity. So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. We used to visit, before we had kids, we used to visit Clearwater, St. Pete every year. Like that was our vacation. We would go, I mean, we would do other vacations, but we would always go to Clearwater, St. Pete once a year as just like our thing. Especially after we met our friends from Oregon. They like to go there as well, so we would meet them there, and that would just be our vacation that we knew we were going to take every year. And we just love the area, mainly down towards like I'm drawing a blank. Is it St. John's? Something John's overpass. Like down that way, like Indian Shores. It's like below Clearwater, because Clearwater itself is a little crowded and not the greatest of areas. But if you go south towards, not as low as Sarasota, but like Brandon and above, like before, it's just John's Overpass, I think is what it's called. I don't think it's like St. John's. I think it's just John's Overpass. But we just love that area. So we would go there, and she got the opportunity to take a job in the same field that she was working in St. Petersburg. So we moved down, it was like 20 minutes north of Tampa, and she would drive down to St. Pete or whatever. And so I left my job to be a stay-at-home dad, essentially. So when we moved to Florida, we could afford for me to stay home and raise the kiddo. And that was how I left the county and ended up being the stay-at-home dad that I currently am. And then, well, while we were in Florida, well, actually right before we moved to Florida, after we had bought the house in Florida and we were getting ready to move, we found out that we were pregnant with our second kid. She ended up not liking the people she was working with there, the job itself, the commute, because it was like 35 minutes both ways, because we had to find something we could afford, which is a little bit outside the city. And it just started snowballing. Then she started getting homesick. You know, she just missed being around family. We started, you know, thinking like, you know, it's just us down there with, it would be now 2 kids. Like it was just a lot. Like we would have made it work. I absolutely loved it down there. The weather was amazing. Me and the kid were going to the pool every day, going for walks. Like it was amazing. Like I was loving life for those 3 months. But then everything spiraled, you know, snowballed, and we ended up moving home. We were only there for 3 months, had our second kid. We actually moved back in with her parents when we first came back. Then we moved in with my mom. Then we moved back into the house that we were in for a few years after that. And then from that house, we moved to this house. But it's been a crazy journey. But yeah, she was a massage therapist. She graduated with her associates as a massage therapist. She did it for, I want to say, almost 2 years. At Massage Envy. She actually worked at Massage Envy. And she tried to kind of start her own thing, but she couldn't really get any traction with it. And then her back really started to hurt because she was tiny. She was like, I think when we met, she was like 98 pounds. She's 5'3", and she was 98 pounds. But even like when she was doing all that stuff, she couldn't have weighed more than like 110, like 105, 110. And I guess it just really started to take a toll on her back. And it got to the point where she was going to the doctor because it hurt so bad. And like, so she ended up having to stop doing that. And thankfully her mom was already in the industry that she is now currently in. She got a job as a secretary at one of the, I don't want to call it a firm, but one of the businesses. And now she has worked her way up. She started taking some jobs as a secretary, like to get into the quoting department. And she actively wanted to get better and learn it. And she did. And now she's easily the top of her department. And she gets paid very well for doing so. How many propositions did she get? She said that at Massage Envy, that was never a thing. She did. I mean, maybe she lied to me. I don't know. But I mean, Massage Envy is not really the place you go looking for that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I believe her, but who knows? All right, we're actually getting a pop towards the eyes here. So she needed this. So her and one of the girls that worked there, they would literally like trade massages. Like they'd be like, hey, I'm gonna come in an hour early. Can you fit me in? Like they would pay them for the massage, but they would like do it off the books. Like they would literally, instead of taking a lunch break, they would take their lunch break to give each other a massage, and then like they would pay them for it instead of Massage Envy. But yeah, it's been a journey. When we got back into that other house, when we moved back, I got to the point where the kids were kind of easy to take care of. Like one was sleeping all the time, and the other one was kind of, just not that hard to take care of. So I started looking for things to do to maybe try to bring some money in to make our lives easier. And, I was like, obviously I couldn't really leave the house. So I was looking at stuff to do online. And then I was playing a game of Rocket League with a friend, and he mentioned Ricky Gutierrez because he was like a young kid that I was playing with. He was like, "Oh, have you ever heard of that Ricky Gutierrez guy?" I was like, "No, never heard of him." So I looked him up on YouTube, and then I quickly realized that he was fake because I've been around those kind of people before, like, and I've seen it on YouTube, the guru type people. And so I didn't really take much notice to him, but then I know that was when I found the YouTube algorithm kind of took over, and I saw a warrior trading video, Ross Cameron. And I went down that wormhole, started demo trading. I think I demo traded for like 2, maybe 3 weeks, put $5,000 on CMEG. And the first day I tried to trade like Ross, I lost, it was like $1,700. I remember telling my wife, I was on demo. Everyone's got the same story. You trade on demo, you kick ass, you can't lose. And then you you load up some real money, and then you get absolutely destroyed. And that was exactly what happened to me. Thankfully, I don't know if by luck or what, but I actually made most of that back, and I was around break even. And then that's when I found Brian over at Intensity Stockwatch Scanners, and he kind of took me under his wing, and he taught me almost everything I know about stocks. And I've always told him that I owe him pretty much everything. He allowed me to stick around as long as I did, and I forever owe him for that. I always wished I could thank him in person, but he is a very, very private person, and he won't even let you know his name. I don't even know if his real name is Brian, to be completely honest. But when I would get affiliate money from ISW, which was never that much, but when I would get it, it came through, I think it was Brian Smith. And I was like, dude, that is the most generic, I know it's not your real name. But one of the best guys I ever met in my life. I'll never forget him. And I hope to go back and trade with him eventually, but I'm just not in the position, like stocks weren't working for me. And so I decided to try to adapt a little bit. And that's when I came over to futures, end of last year. Believe it or not, I ended up overall profitable trading stocks. Like my whole career of stocks, I made a decent amount of money. I just never made enough to pay the bills. So when I heard about the prop firms, I at first, was like, this is a Ponzi scheme, which, I mean, they still are a Ponzi scheme, but they're apparently somehow legal. And it sounded too good to be true. I wish they had these types of accounts for stocks because I would use them. I know they do have some, but the one that I know of that's out there is completely outrageous, and I would never use them. But if there are some that open up in the stock world, I would definitely try to get back into it via that way. Because I don't make that much money, and a lot of the money I make still does go to the family because we are trying to create, I always say we're trying to create experiences for the kids. I'm trying to give them a life that I didn't really have growing up. Not that my life wasn't like horrible, but we didn't have extra money. So the fact that my mom was in a position to put a pool in the backyard, the fact that we can go on vacations and take the kids places, like actual places, not just, like a road trip to an amusement park a couple states over. I always try to remember that I have no reason to complain. My kids are healthy. My family's healthy. I've been very fortunate with my entire family living as long as they did. Like my parents had me young, so I've had the advantage of having great grandparents. My kids are now 8 and 6 and have great grandparents. Like I can't complain. That's all I'll say. I'll keep it at that. All right, we're coming. This is the major level. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, but sometimes I think people forget the meaning of life. I really do. Like a lot of people get drowned in the financial aspect of money, the financial aspect of life. And that's why you can ask my wife. Like I tell Amanda all the time, I hate money. Because money literally runs the world, and it literally runs a lot of people's lives. And it's just frustrating to see the depression that it leads a lot of people to. And it sucks. it sucks that the 1% of this world could essentially solve that issue, and it's just never going to happen. It's just a sad reality that we live in. The problem with stock trading is the tax is Schedule D in particular. With futures, it's a single line, net profit or net loss. Yeah, but that doesn't even count for people trading prop firms. Like, I think with stocks, if you're trading a prop firm, it wouldn't even matter. That's why I'm very confused with with all this with the prop firms. It's very interesting because it's not real money. It's not real orders going through. So you're not actually dealing with any of that. If you hate money, I don't have $1 million. Picked up a massage therapist and married her, and now she supports your gambling addiction. Yeah, that's how you interpreted that. So all the pieces are starting to fall into place. So to sum up your life, your fiance dumped you. You went to pick up bowling chicks and then skipped a soccer game to watch a scary movie and picked up. Yes, that's exactly what happened. My ex-fiance did dump me. Essentially, she chose a job over me. That hurt, man. I'll never forget that. Let's talk about how the penis pool was born. That was all my mom. My mom was the creator of the penis pool. My house looks huge. It's not. I mean, it's not small, but considering we have 6 people living in it, it's not. I wouldn't say huge. Plus, it's technically like 2 families. So me and the wife have the 2 upper floors with the 2 kids, and then my mom with her boyfriend have downstairs. So it's not like, I mean, again, I'm not complaining. What was the job though? Which job? If we would have got a big push down through red to green, or green to red in this instance, I probably take a trade there looking for the retest, but it's just faking it out right now. Oh, the job she chose over me. So she went to Wake Forest. She played D1 field hockey, and her dream job was always to be a D1 field hockey coach when she left college. But she was going to try to get on the staff at University of Maryland. Like, that was always the plan. So when we met, I lived in Maryland. She's from Maryland. But she moved, or not moved, but she went to Wake Forest. So I would literally drive down there a lot of weekends. Like, I would literally get off work and drive 6 hours to be with her for the weekend, then drive back for work Monday morning. It was kind of insane. But I eventually ended up moving down there for the last year that she was there. So her senior year there. It was a fun year. It was actually really cheap to live there. It sucked. I ended up, that was when I think I've told you guys I worked at Rent-A-Center at one time. That was when I worked there. I think that that was when I was telling Methodical Man. That was when I worked there. I worked there for a whole year when I lived in North Carolina. But when the plan was, we got engaged like right before she graduated. The plan was that she came home, tried to get onto the Maryland staff, and I moved back to Maryland, find a job, etc. So coming up on graduation, I moved back home. I actually get the job with the county. That was when I started with the county, is when I moved back home. And then literally as she's graduating, I guess behind the scenes, she had never told me about it. She had been offered the job to be the head coach for the Pacific Tigers, I think they were called. It was in Stockton, California. And I remember the first time I looked up Stockton, I was like, you're going to move, like, you want to move there? Because here's the thing. She asked me to come with her. And keep in mind, we're engaged. But she asked me to come with her. And I was just, I looked up Stockton, man. And I was just, and then I even started saying, I don't know if I want to be that far away from family. I had just got this job with the county. Like, I had been there for a couple months, and I at the time I had liked it. I ended up being the worst job ever. But like, I realized it was good money. It was good benefits. Like, I thought I was setting us up for the future. And then she just was hard struck on taking that job. And I was like, well, like, we made the long distance thing work when she was at school, but that was because we knew that eventually it wouldn't be long distance anymore. And then it turned into she chose the job. Because I told her, I was like, well, look, if you take that job and don't stick to what our original plan was, I'm not coming. I don't want to move out there. I'm not doing it. And she was like, all right, well, I'm taking the job. And I was like, all right, I guess we're done. And literally it was like, I want to say like 2 months later, I ended up getting an envelope in the mail, and it had a little bulge in it, and it was the engagement ring. And she wrote a note with it, like saying, that she's sorry it ended the way that it did and stuff like that. But it was crazy. It was crazy. Any dating advice since you're married for a long time? Don't be afraid to go through turmoil. I'll read you. So I don't ever post things on Facebook, but my wife did, so I kind of felt obligated. But this is what I wrote. Here, I'll just show it to you. Okay, you might not be able to see it, but I wrote, it's hard to believe it's been 13 years since this photo was taken. Some days it feels like it's been 20 plus, and some days it feels like it just happened recently. The ups and downs of a marriage are what really build a truly great friendship. Finding the person you can get through it all with is the only thing that keeps it true and long lasting. Here is to sacrificing time, money, energy, the need to be right, the desire for perfection, and all of your privacy for the thing that we all long after: love. IEU is like the thing that we say to each other. I said her name, and then I can only hope to spend the rest of my life with you. We didn't get to this point from not going through some hard ass times. But right now we're probably in a better place now than we were when we got married. And that doesn't happen without work. A marriage is work. And if you yourself are not willing to work at a marriage, then you shouldn't get married, because you're gonna have to work. It's the privacy thing alone, and just having to sacrifice your time for someone else to do things that you don't want to do on a daily basis. If you can't do just those two things, then you're not meant to be married. You just threw up a little bit in your mouth. By the way, don't shave. I'm not until I hit my goal weight. I'm a romantic at heart, guys. I was always that guy, like growing up, that I never really did the whole flings thing. I was always just in long-term relationships. It was just, I never looked for that stuff. Although I did go through my stage after I broke up with my fiance. But yeah, it's part of life. It's part of life. Man, I really thought we were going to get a trade, and then we didn't. My stream was behind again. Not sure what is going on. TCG Andy. I think if you click off this stream and then like back on, it like, I don't know, put you back. I don't know. Josh said I'm here. You guys got 37 minutes and 8 seconds to exclamation point marbles in the chat if you haven't already. For that 50K My Fun of Future starter account, $80 value. All you gotta do is be here. Exclamation point marbles in chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all of that. I was testing Canva's AI image generator. I typed in Irish Doodle skateboarding, and this is what I got. That's pretty cool. I mean, clearly fake, but pretty cool. I was genuinely impressed. Can I win twice in a row? Not the accounts. You can win the cash giveaways as much as you want, but the account giveaways you can only win once. Did I miss something? Any trades taken? Nicola, we've taken one trade, which was at the open for the scalping, and the opening trade worked out. I actually, if you guys didn't see or hear me talking about this trade, I would recommend going back and watching it. I laid this trade out perfectly. It did exactly what I said it was going to do. I am a guru. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm a guru. Switch back over here as we bounce right back up into the middle. If I win, can you give mine away to someone else today? Second place, maybe. We'd run it back if you won. So where is your old fling now? And don't tell me you don't know. I don't know. I really don't. So believe it or not, when me and Amanda first met, her name was Liz. She would keep in contact with me. She would try to keep talking to me, etc. I guess because she never really let go. Which I hadn't either. Like I didn't necessarily like want to be with her anymore because I had moved on and I was with Amanda. But that actually did cause some problems because I tried to explain to Amanda, like, she lives in California. I have no intentions of wanting to be with her anymore. Like, I don't feel like that about her anymore. And there are things she was talking to me about were like life things. Like it was like she was talking to me as a friend because she moved out to Stockton. She only had like her coworkers and stuff. Like she didn't have someone that she knew, I guess besides her family. So I guess she was trying to use me as like that person because, we knew a lot about each other. And, but that didn't go over well with Amanda and it caused a lot of fights. So we ended up cutting that off. That was years ago. I honestly don't know where she's at. She could be back home for all I know. I do know she moved from Stockton because that was like when I cut ties, she said she was moving from Stockton, but she never told me where. So I don't know if it was somewhere else in California. I don't know if it was back home. I have no idea. Look it up? Why? Are you trying to get me in trouble? I'm not looking that up. Google it? No. I have no reason to. Mm-hmm. Add Apple AirTag on here. I just want to know what you missed out on. What? Huh? How would knowing where she lives show you what I missed out on? It seems Karen is taken by McNabb, so maybe you can hook me up. Supernova, what's going on? And we're headed back to the highs. We might get a trade after all. I guess we're just gonna chop all day and because of the debate tonight. Did you guys see the Orioles get their ass kicked last night? I did. Oh, did you guys see Polaris Dawn, by the way? It happened overnight. I was so mad. I was going to bed and I was like, wait, they're doing this at 3:30 in the morning? That's messed up. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Buy dips now? I mean, when you scroll out, I guess we are still kind of heading higher, but pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. Yawn. Dips keep dipping. This is so boring. This is what most days of trading I feel like usually are. Sometimes I think you have pause, but it's just dude, it's so boring on days like this. It's ridiculous. Have you ever been to jail? It seems most US citizens visit jail one time in their life due to the system. I have not. Well, I've been to jail like to get my fingerprints done, but not. I've never been to jail for breaking the law. Methodical Man's been in jail. He did hard time. He did some hard time. Got to be careful around Methodical Man. You never know. You never know what he's gonna do next. I would not say most people go once. Yeah, I feel like that's not true at all. I'd say some people go a lot. Yeah, that's probably more like it. 10 days for what? I'm actually curious. Ow, my knee. Oh my God. My knee just like where the cut is. Oh, that hurts so bad. Ooh, Methodical's about to tell us prostitution at a massage parlor is why you went. God damn it. What did SB say? Oh, the job. Watching too many American movies. Was he the prostitute? Wow. I was sorry. I was listening to Methodical story. Doing 10 days in jail for shooting somebody with a paintball gun. That's funny. His grandmama. That's well, it was his grandma's house, not his grandma. It was his aunt. That's pretty funny. Good morning, and I'm listening to him talk about it. Yeah. What's up, Corin? What's up, Corin? What's up, Karen? Marco Polo. Marco.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me? I am so bored.
Do some practice marbles. Nah. Well, I mean, maybe we could go looking for other tracks. Sure, we could try that. Exclamation point marbles. 11 minutes. Let me load it up. Sorry, I've been talking to my wife about the whole landscaping stuff.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Alright, this is just for fun while we're messing around. We haven't played this one before. Holy crap, 96 people? How is that even possible? There's only 48 of you in here. How is it possible?
This is the future.
Well, we're not gonna play just yet because it looks like we're gonna get to move down finally. See how big of a push away we can get. Looks like it's just going to reclaim red to green. I was really hoping for a much bigger push than that. That was actually a pretty good push. I didn't realize how big of a push it was. 70 ticks. Would have liked a little bit more of a push to get that retest, but that was actually a much bigger candle than I thought it was. It's a big volume candle too. Pretty big wick back into the range. Could be a sign that it tries to go higher. This is the account that we had the $2,000 trade on yesterday. I should have hit the button a little earlier once we got into the range, but I'm gonna bank on this, trying to move back higher. See if we can't run it to the highs. That's my trade idea. If we get a push up above 738 here, I'll move my stop to break even. Obviously, I have to give it a little room to make it work, allow it to work. This would actually pass that eval if we get there. Oh no, that's the wrong account. Just looking for this to be a sweep. There's a pretty good amount of volume that came through and we ended up back in the range. We'll see. What's SMT? I have no idea. It's probably one of Timimi's indicators. The old trade right before marbles. Yeah, true. I thought we were gonna get a scalp in, but we did not. Ideally, we just want to see candles keep breaking to the upside without really retesting a bottom candle. So far we're good in that aspect. It's really just hoping for one more good push here, because then we could try to use this candle as a support. That would be the best. Just trying. There we go. All right, I'm gonna move my stop up to break even here. A free trade now. The idea is that we get the push up towards that 730 area. I know I said I'd wait till then, but I don't want to give anything back. All right. Oh well. I was really hoping for the push away there. The fact that it faked out and we're heading back down, this might mean that we're going lower, so we'll see. All right, let's go play a game of marbles for fun while this figures out what it wants to do. Let me make sure that other order is not there. Let's see, it's still there. All right, I have no idea what this is, but let's find out. This is not for anything. We're testing out to see if we'd like it to moving forward. What is that? It's like snow? Like slows everybody down? Interesting. If you win this, I'm sorry. We all know this thing can get crazy. Oh, they're gonna zoom. Whoa. Oh, it can shoot you through there. Look at that. Doink, doink. I guess technically, I was gonna say, I guess technically you could fall down onto there just like Vegeta did. Out to a huge lead because of that. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, you're having trouble getting through there though. And I don't know if I like this one. It's kind of short. Vegeta did end up winning though. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Polish the marble. Ah, look at that fake out, man. A fake out back to the downside. Now it's gonna work. Do we jump back in? Nah, just chop. I'm not playing the chop. I think the bigger picture play is still intact though. Like it's still intact to maybe head back up. But I don't want to jump in with a worse entry. My entry should have been somewhere down here. The Google Pixel Watch 3 has arrived. All right, we got 2 minutes. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, let's try one more track for fun. See if we like it. Blazing Angelic Darkness. I think we have more than 100 people now. Not in the chat, but in here we do. Let's see what this one's all about. Did you read my message about my indicator recommendation? I have not, sir. I'm sorry. What is this? All right, let's see what it's all about. Looks like some hot lava. Hot lava. What's that game they play? Don't touch the floor, don't touch the lava, don't touch what? I forget what the name of it is. Kids used to play it all the time. Which one you have like 20 messages? Ooh, GDT out in the lead here. Nope, you got hung up. So there's 3 different routes that you can take there. It looks like they all, oh, that's not one of them. Looks like they all end up kind of doing the same thing. Like you go longer there, but then it's shorter here. So it looks like, oh, lasers. There's lasers everywhere. Okay, so you drop under those lasers, but then run into this. Oh, it's going to get hairy. Oh, oh. So there's going to be a lot of people getting hit by those lasers probably. Oh, some yeet pegs. Okay, okay. Some yeet. Down we go. Okay, blocks. I like the blocks. So far, I'm kind of liking this one. Where? Oh, you have to find one of those holes? Oh. It was around it. Okay, it wasn't a hole. Blocks, they look so cool. It's like Minecraft. Oh, it's a rocket. Oh, look at that. You can take a shortcut. Oh, is that? Oh, you got lucky. It looked like you could have went off the edge. I like this so far. I'm just trying to see if there's catch-up factor. There's some decent catch-up factor. This is actually a pretty long track. Steve, relax. Steve, relax. Okay, this is all right. No, don't think that's how it's supposed to go. No, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Decent catch-up factor. I like it. Not bad, not bad. Oops. Guys, I wasn't in a race that entire time. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm sorry. This morning has been so boring. I'm just so bored. Steve started calling me and I was trying not to laugh so hard. All right. 11 o'clock. Here we go. Hey, sometimes you need some self-amusement. We don't tell my mom, will we please? All right, we're gonna do let's do, yeah, we'll do the same as we did yesterday. We'll do the same as we did yesterday. $108. Gonna be 109. Code VOLA. Here we go. I was like trying to envision a track in my head to like talk about it, but I was just making shit up. All right. Oops. 109. Let's go. How many people do we actually have here? 55. All right. Oh, we crossed 50 likes too. All right. So we'll do the $25 right after this. So stick around. We'll reopen it though, obviously. We'll play the fast rainbow road. Here we go. Let's get it. We all know and love the track. All you gotta do is be the first one to find that test tube at the end. We know it can get exciting. Here we go. 3. Ooh, wee. 2. 50K. My Fun and Future Starter account valued at $80. $78.50 with code VOLA. 1. Let's get it. I hope one of your 3 marbles that you all entered into the race wins. Stock Butcher gonna, wow, that's a bold prediction. There's 109 marbles on the track, and you're just gonna straight up call one of them? Is everybody here? Make sure you're here. Go live. You got 5 minutes to catch up. Oh, wow, I've never seen someone make it through the middle like that. What was that? Raspy just saying, I'm taking a new line. But pure clean skin. Oh, Muhammad, that is not the way. Into the flush. Oh, Nick Parker getting yeeted. DT yeeted. Neo yeeted. I don't know where that sound came from. Pure clean skin, first one in. Mike Bike, second one in. Pure clean skin already in though. Rapsy caught back up. R. Crawford there as well. GDT gone. He gone. R. Crawford, Lord's Play, Pure Clean Skin, Raspy, Agri Ace. Raspy getting absolutely pegged, which is exactly what you want to do. Falls down first. Down into the windmills we go. Lord's Play in second. Pine Tree Trader in third. Braveheart in fourth. Agri Ace in fifth. Raspy going to be the first one into the windmills. Can he find the correct path? Finds it through the first, but no! Gets rejected. Lord's Play gives him a little bump. Finds his way through. Does not find his way through the second one, but goes over top. However, Raspy says, I'm right back. Raspy wants it. You can tell. But no! Absolutely demolished by the laser. Braveheart through. Agri Ace through. Rayu already through. No! Agri Ace and Braveheart knocking through. Rayu getting yeeted. Gunner, Clarity. TCG Andy is in the mix. Rayu, can you find your way to the outside? Rayu out in the lead. Trading Funds coming out of nowhere. Finding his way through. Gunner trying to find it. It's a 3-way race. Maybe 4. F1 Racing coming through. Who's going to find the test tube first? Trading Funds with the win. Rayu in second. Gunner in third. Finishing out the podium positions, F1 Racing, Methodical Woman in fifth. Hannah HLH in 6th, Lords Play in 7th, Clarity in 8th, 9th is Hydra, and Moneymaker 911 in 10th. What a crazy finish. That was the closest I think we've had a finish in a while. I know we've had like some close finishes, but that with the most marbles all at the end. Woo! Woo! Trading funds. Congrats. What a craziness. What a craziness. Hey, I finished GDT. Just saying. I didn't think that was who was going to win. Trading funds, congrats. I'm going to give you the Discord link. Join the Discord. Everyone can join the Discord if they want. I'm posting it now. Join that and we'll go through the verification process. Congrats. Everybody stick around and close marbles. Start marbles. Exclamation point marbles in the chat for $25 cash money. You have until 11:15. We'll do 11:15. Exclamation point marbles in the chat for $25. $25 cash money. All you gotta do every day, we will give you $25 at 11 o'clock if we have 50 people and 50 likes on the stream. That's all it's got to be. That's it. You show up, you have a chance to make that money. Make that money. That long setup is still there. Created a lower high. Use that very key level off the hourly that we've been discussing for quite some time now. Did we go for it? I'm gonna try it. Why not? I'll just put my stop under this recent pivot. If we get the move up here like we wanted before, we'll just go right to stop, break even. I might even just do it now. Free trade at this point. And stop that. That kind of sucked. I should have waited. Should have gave it a shot. Oh well. Dang, I should have waited. What am I doing? That was dumb. I got a little too eager. I was expecting that to happen on that candle, so when it didn't, I just wanted to make sure I didn't make it a losing trade, but that's frustrating. Oh well, I can't win them all. Steve, I just got your text message. Or well, I just saw it. You gotta admit, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I did fool you all. I did. So you can't be mad at me. You gotta praise the troll every once in a while. You just gotta sit back and be like, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yo, I would like to see your activity view curve. Sure. Like everyone's like, Marvel's is over. I'm out of here. It's actually interesting, like throughout the morning, but you definitely see it peak up to about 11 o'clock just for the race, and then it's like that happens and everybody's just gone. They don't care about the 25 bucks. They just want the account, I guess, which is fascinating to me because $25 cash money is still $25 cash money, you know? Oh, that I guess that was a fake peak. I mean, people still left, obviously, but. Money's money. It's true. Well, at least this happened. Makes me feel a little better. I'm just here for the great company. You guys are great. Aww. Trade debates having issues. You know, that's one thing about my funded futures with even when they were with Rhythmic. I've now that they're with DX feed, like I know DX feed's pretty legit. That's what a lot of the actual real funds and stuff are using. It's pretty I haven't had any issues. It's pretty nice. Just here for the financial advice. This is not financial advice. I can only give you my thoughts. Here for the short guru. What is the Discord? See if I still have it. Yep. All right, we got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Let's get it. Exclamation point marbles in chat. I am not eating lunch today, by the way. I'm saving it for dinner. I'll give you until I show you what I'm going to eat for dinner, which is only going to take less than 30 seconds. All right, it's taking a sec to load. All right, there it is. So it's a risotto. It says jumbo lump crab, rock shrimp, charred corn, fennel, lemon tarragon risotto, grilled asparagus tips, in a Calabrian chili aioli. Tell me that shit don't sound bussin'. Oh, man, I see people on YouTube say that word all the time, and I've been looking for a reason to use it, and it was perfect. That should sound bussin'. Oh man, I'm cracking myself up tonight. Today. Wow. I must be really tired. So I was thinking it was between that and there was a pasta that I saw. Where is it? It was this one. It's fettuccine mediterraneo, jumbo golf shrimp, jumbo lump crab, seared scallop, fresh fettuccine pasta sauteed in a choice of Parmesan cream, vodka, rose, or marinara sauce. Tell me you're old without saying you're old. I know. It's so weird. You can use the same language as these young kids, but if you say it, it just makes you older. Like, why can't I use the same language, man? Like, I could be skibbity. I got the skibbity riz. What are these words that kids say nowadays? It don't make any sense. All right, marbles. Let's do it. Shorts are printing, longs are crawling. Be careful, zoom out, bro. Oh, did he say something? I totally clicked the wrong button there, sorry. All right. Let's do it. Community. Oh, let me close marbles. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, oh well. Favorites. Fast Rainbow Road. Here we go. Let's see how many people are actually still here. 84. Holy smokies. Okay, okay, okay. Not only if 84 people were actually here. Well, you 84 people, whenever you buy accounts, code VOLA. That's the idea. That's what makes these possible. It's my way of giving back. You guys are going to buy the accounts anyway. I just need you to use code VOLA. And when you do, it helps me pay for these giveaways that I can give back to you guys. How many was it? 85. I was born in 85. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the $25 well. Here we go. It's the track we all know and love. Fast Rainbow Road. Little catch-up factor in the middle, and then you could cheat at the end for the ultimate catch-up factor. 3, 2, 1. $25 cash money via PayPal. Let's get it. I am not going anywhere after this race. I will be here until 11:30. So if you want to hang out until 11:30, feel free. If not, I understand. Today has been pretty boring. Although we are heading back towards the highs here. Only if I would have held on to my trade. F1 tracing you through the map. F1 racing out to an early lead here. Oh, but he gets shoved backwards. He said nope. Supernova right through Rayu. Not Rayu through. What if through? Bullish Bear through. Who's going to be fifth? Points Hunter is going to be fifth. Down into the pegged fleshlight we go. Supernova and What If essentially touching marbles here. Rayu close behind. Upper crust, Points Hunter. Everyone into the pegged fleshlight. No one really getting held up, it doesn't look like. Into the marble road we go. We got a two-way battle going into the first section. Neither of them hit the boost. What If and Supernova, neither of them are going to go straight in. See if anyone does. Oh! Oh, wait, I thought somebody did. There we go. Jolma trades. Jolma made it straight through on the first one. What If in second, Upper Crust in third. Now it's all playing catch up. Who's going to go straight through? No, does not. Anyone going straight through? What If finds his way in front again. Little bumpy bump. What If and Jolma, first and second, into the third Rainbow Road. Don't get your hopes up. You could be out to a commanding lead, and all someone has to do is just jump right by you at the end. Chris NQ gone. Don't hit the blocks. What If? What If hits the blocks? What If? A little bit of a setback. Jolma back into the lead. A pretty decent lead at that. Going into the final Rainbow Road. Look at everyone saying, I'm coming for you. Upper Crust, that's not the way. Upper Crust, no. Maybe next time. Here we go. Jolma kind of going down the middle. Do they make it straight in? No! So close. Big bounce. No, Bullish Bear! Bullish Bear takes the lead. Going into the final fleshlights. He's through. Does he fall? No. Neither does Jolma. They're both into the big tumbler. Here we go. Who's going to fall? Still nobody falls. Supernova. No. Are they going to get around the tumbler first? All right. Jolma's through. But is someone going to fall through? No one's shooting through. Everyone's getting caught up in the pegs. Jolma might be out to an early lead and take it out. Anna tried. Kosiji out of nowhere. Kosiji falls, but Jolma wins. That was so close. Kosiji was falling, but Jolma like shot down at the end to steal it back. I think that's the first time somebody. Oh no, I actually won. with the regular route. That's the second time in a row someone won regular route. There was like almost nobody. Oh, yo. Code VOLA, what? What are you doing, bro? Oh, there it is. No, even they didn't fall. Oh, there it is. My dick's erect. Almost made it. There's like no one that really fell. Trader to be. Oh, almost. Very interesting to see nobody fall. Joma Trades, congrats. Oh. My heart. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, all you gotta do is join the Discord, and it's all yours. $25 cash money. $25 cash money. I think you can. I got rid of it, Froggo. I got rid of that one because I didn't want to have it chilling, but it's actually one that I should keep on stream because that's where I want the people to join from. Maybe I'll add that one back. DJ France, exclamation point marbles is only for YouTube. If you're still watching over on Stunks, my bad for not updating that. Or letting you know, I should say. That's on me. Totally. As bored as I was this morning, I'm surprised that I didn't go over and check that. That's on me. That's on me. Later, Donovan. You have a good day as well. What happens if we pass more than 3 MFU accounts? I think you can only activate 3. So until one of them goes busto, I guess the other one just sits there. If anyone is close to the fire, be safe. See the obvious. Winning Circle Trader teaching us how to trade. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's get you guys taken care of. Congrats to Trading Funds, and congrats to Joma. Am I even saying that right? Joma. 21-year-old college dropout to transparent trader. Let's go. Keep the transparency. Oh, real fire? Is there a real fire, like a forest fire right now? I didn't hear about that if there is. All right, for both of you, Trading Funds and Jolma, I need you guys to go to your YouTube and I need you to come up to the top right and I need you to click here and I need a screenshot of your name along with your @ symbol. It has to be from inside your YouTube, the avatar. You have to click the avatar. You can't just go to the channel and take the screenshot because technically that could be anybody. But if you come up here, you click your avatar, send me a screenshot of all this, I can then verify that it's you. Nice, Jolma. Yep, send it via DM. Don't post it in the main chat. Trading Funds has already DM'd me, so Jolma, just DM me there. Let me get back to the main screen. All right, they're all verified. And get them the accounts and money set up. Man, we are gonna go back to the highs. I should have just let that. I should have let that first trade ride. Would have been good to go. To Mimi. And I also need a video from 3 angles when you take that screenshot. Today has been very boring. I'm glad we at least had marbles and some giveaways to help keep it alive. I'll be very interesting to see if you guys actually stick around after this week's over. I hope you do. Karen, I knew you will. You're amazing. I'm gone. GD's confirmed that this is not for him. Ooh, we got a European in the house. Mr. Joma is a European. If you go into the bathroom Australian and you come out Chinese, what are you while you're in the bathroom? Chicken? Morph time? No. From Vienna? Yo, yo, yo. Joel's a Habibi living in Manhattan. Oh, I can tell because when I send him the money, it's in euros. American? Nope. All right. I'll ask one more time. If you go into the bathroom Australian and you come out of the bathroom Chinese, what are you while you're in the bathroom? Yeah, GDT got it. European. Yeah, that's what made me think of the joke. European. Get it? Get it? Ha 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 ha. Oh man. Sorry, I was figuring out the fee that they're charging me. All right, sent. I don't pay the fees. I pay $25. That's the amount. So you pay the fee. My dad jokes, are they getting better or worse? Yep, see you guys. Oh yeah, it's 11:30. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably gonna be sitting around while I do stuff around the house, like looking for this to pop up through the highs, but I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. I know I got some dishes to do and some other stuff, but probably have to brush the pool, etc. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Appreciate you all being here. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.